Well, I'm sure you chopped your way to some of these, so tell me about the belts.
So, we'll start with this one since you were at the show. Just didn't realize it.
I didn't.
I won this at Superman Fest for Tennessee Championship Wrestling. This one back here I won in Sardis, Mississippi for Mississippi Championship Wrestling. And then this one here is a very special title to me. Now, this is the Billy Pace Memorial Heavyweight Championship. And it's a company based from the Pace family, which is a great family out of Clarksville, Tennessee, sorry. And their son was brutally murdered. Very big case. I'll probably tell you about it off air just because, I don't want to put other people's business out there for the world. But fantastic company, fantastic people. I've done every show they've ever had. I'll be missing my first show in August, and that's just because I'll be at the Gathering in Charlotte, North Carolina, going for another title.
Sweet, sweet. So when you win the titles out of these areas, who decides if you can put that title on the line?
The companies do.
Okay, so they could. So even if it was an out of area show, but one of them, I think you said Missouri,
Mississippi, yeah,
Mississippi. They could say, "Hey, okay, yeah, you could unify them or whatever." Or put them up.
They could. It's more of a lot of companies just book me, and if they don't have a title match, they're more than welcome to contact any of the companies, ask them if it's okay. It's not like they're going to charge them anymore because it gives the belts publicity, it gives that company a championship match to have, and it gives me a credible opponent most of the time. So I get to have some of the best matches that I've had.
Well, I like your belts. I actually have had several belts made. When we were doing the fight company, I had custom belts made. And then more recently, my law partner, Dave, that you know, is the People's Champ. And you might have saw his belt when you come in.
I saw one. I didn't know what it was about.
That's what it is. Yeah, he's the People's Champ. So now they're not as cool as these belts. But
the only belt I have that's missing is this year I won the Memphis Barbecue Wrestling Championship.
Oh, cool.
We did the barbecue wrestling out there in the Liberty Land Park or whatever it is. But my mom laid claim to that one. My mom has a special memory about the Memphis barbecue thing. So as soon as she saw that, she just janked that from me. And she's like, if you need it defended, I'll ship it to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of jealous over the belts because when I fought professionally in the MMA, and when you're professional, you're making money on it. But none of them were title matches. And there was this one promoter that the last fight I did wanted me to. I was basically retired and wanted me to come. I was in law school. Wanted me to come out and fight a guy because I was a good draw. But mostly because people wanted to see me get whipped. But either way, as long as I was there, right? So anyway, I was like, yeah, but you got to make up some titles. I want a belt. Anyway, I didn't get a belt though. He didn't make up any belts. So anyway, I'm jealous.
The awesome thing about this one right here specifically is, and I'll pull it to the camera a little bit, but this was made by the legendary Ace of Belts, Dave Milliken.
Is he the guy that historically makes the
Yeah,
belts?
man. Back in the day, they were made by guys like Reggie Parks and a few others. But Dave, his most notable claim right now is the AEW World Title. He made that beautiful triple stack gold and silver. It's absolutely a great thing. And Dave, he's from Drummond's. So he's from the area, fantastic belt maker. I don't know where these two got made, unfortunately, but I've just,
they
I've
all
had a
look
history.
good.
Yeah, I've just had a history with this one for a long time.
Yeah.
Matt Riviera and traditional championship wrestling. When he kind of folded that, him and his friend Casey Gold was allowed to use the same initials. Of course, Tennessee Championship Wrestling, and man, it's a fantastic belt. Throws off that old Intercontinental title vibes, and that's always been one of my favorite belts, the white strapped Intercontinental that Shawn Michaels had.